Good morning, Jason Emmerich again with Emmerich Auto. I started this in 2020. It was a dream of mine that I've always wanted to do, but I just got pushed off the cliff by getting laid off by Mercedes-Benz in Denver. That was my experience. It was great there. I probably would have never left because it was so great, but I would never go back now working for myself. So here's a little logo that Nikolai provided for me.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah. And this is part of why I do it. I just love to live life. I love to travel, love to see the world, and just experience everything. There's different countries in there. Going up to Aspen with my wife. My wife is probably my number one. Just living life on my bike and loving everything. I love cars. This is the very first petrol powered an automobile. Very first one, 3 wheels in Germany. So I just love cars. Some of my credentials. This proves that I know what I'm saying, and it proves that I can admit that I don't know what I'm saying as well. I got master certified by ASC before I went to Mercedes, but I thought Mercedes would want all the certifications in the world to get in there. They don't care about them because they have their own certifications. So I ended up getting 2 master certifications. That's like being the doctor and the surgeon in the same hospital. The place that you have to go to get these tests are the same places that doctors have to go, only it's for a different industry, and I can take as many as I want. Doctors only have 1 test. So that master certification is very important. That proves that you know what you're talking about. I was part of Top Gun for Littleton 2 consecutive years, for the Best of Littleton, and new member for the Better Business Bureau. So I really want to back what I'm doing to make people feel comfortable. Some services you may not know of. Of course, I do absolutely everything, but working out of my house, it can be a little difficult to see or picture what I can do, but I can do absolutely anything. I have a great network of people from being at the dealership that allow me to use their equipment as well in their shops, which includes alignments and other big equipment tools. I can do engine rebuilds, engine builds, regular maintenances. I can keep up with your factory warranties, aftermarket warranties. I work with all of them, and I have the correct documentation to keep up with that with Carfax. Everything that I do, every RO that is closed out goes directly to Carfax, so it's recorded. Major Diagnostics, just like I was saying before, that is my go-to at the dealership. I was the guy that handled everything difficult. It took more than 3 days for a technician to figure it out. It came to me. I got in contact with the engineers from Mercedes, and we figured out the problems together. And now I'm by myself figuring out everything from that experience, and it allows me to do it by myself just off of that. Some fun jobs. That's how this engine started. It used to be orange, black though, and then this is how it ended. I'll show you a little video of that one later. Engine swaps, rebuilds. I work on the classics. I work on the luxuries. I work on everything.
And electric.
And electric. I work on Teslas as well. Some of the tools, parts, and equipment that I use is a lot better than a lot of the independent shops, and it's either to par or better than a lot of the dealerships as well, because of the keys that I can do, the programming that I can do. A lot of independent shops don't even look at it. They just say, go to the dealership. I can't handle that. A lot of those people, I say, come to me. I'll handle it. The dealership is going to overcharge you. Another good thing with Emmerich Auto is that if you are going to a dealership, we can figure it out faster than them and do it for half of the price, guaranteed. Their labor rates are shockingly about $300 an hour, and I'm way less than that for labor rates. Another reason you should trust Emmerich Auto is that these keys right here, that's about $2 million worth of cars right there. That's just in my one hand. You guys are handing me the second most expensive purchase of your lives, and then once I give you your keys back, you are trusting me with your lives. Even if it's brakes or engines, if you're on the highway going 70 miles an hour and your wheel pops off, that's detrimental. So you need to trust your mechanic. Even if I know what I'm doing is correct, I know I've done everything I'm supposed to do. If I have a nightmare that night that I didn't torque your wheel, I'm going to call you and say, hey, get your car over here, I'm freaking out. So yeah, you can trust Emmerich Auto because I have nothing to hide. Everything is transparent. You can walk into my garage, watch what I'm doing. I'm not going to be the guy that says, well, what are you doing? You can't come back here. I'm trying to hide stuff. Come watch what I'm doing. I'm going to explain everything so you know exactly what's going on with your car when it's happening, and you can leave 100% satisfied. This one might take a while because it's nothing but pictures and videos. Another good reason to use Emmerich Auto is that I'm just a one-man show rather than a dealership. If you walk into a dealership, you're going to run into a valet guy, a porter, a service writer. You're not even going to see the technician. If you get angry, you're going to see the service manager, not the technician. With me, you're talking directly to the technician that works on your car, so I know exactly what you're talking about with your car, and I can go directly to that spot and figure it out a lot faster than anybody else. These are just some of the cars that I've worked on, so it's showing the range of what I can do and the job that I can do.
About 1 minute.
Really anything that flies. Anything you can think of on a car besides body work and dent pulling, I can do. I use third parties for that. Here's a fun video of that orange engine that I rebuilt. This is before. Looks like crap. And this is the very first engine that I rebuilt by myself from scratch, so I'm quite proud of it. This is how it sounds now. So we're partly engineers as well. We can build this stuff. And thank you to BNI. This group has been amazing for me. The number that comes up at the end of 78,000 is a very true number. This is a true number for me. It's not accurate because I don't update my stuff. I don't enter it, sadly. But this is a true number. This is what's showing in my app right now. It's a third of my business, so it's all because of you guys. You are amazing, and I just struggle to get back to you guys as well. Thank you very much.
Yay.